We are our only limit to achieving anything we want in this life. It all comes down to your mindset, your belief system, your subconscious mind. It's okay to feel your emotions, and what we resist persists. You have to get there mentally before your body can get there physically. So then when you do, man, you've already been there. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Aisha Sarah. Join the family. I make videos all around helping people live their most abundant, positive, and happiest life. So I share a lot of content on personal development, how to uplift your vibe, law of attraction. I have a podcast called Coffee and a Good Vibe, where I interview entrepreneurs on their businesses, success journeys, health tips, everything that goes into living your most abundant life. So if you're new here, subscribe, join the family, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about my favorite topic ever. I literally could talk about this all day long, but the law of attraction. And not only just like the overview of law of attraction, but the secret to manifesting anything you want, your deepest desires. I have this conversation countless amount of times with my friends on social media, with my girlfriends, and we always talk about how you can actually become a magnet for your desires. And guys, it's so crazy, but we are our only limit to achieving anything we want in this life. It all comes down to your mindset, your belief system, your subconscious mind. And in today's video, I'm gonna break down with you guys the secret sauce that will actually make you a magnet and achieve all these things in your life faster. I know with the law of attraction, sometimes you're like, when can these feelings and these things just manifest in my life? And it comes down to your vibe. You guys might have heard the feeling is the secret. Well, in today's video, we're gonna kind of go into how we can have those feelings now and act as if, so we can bring in those desires into our reality and achieve everything we want in this magical, abundant life. Because abundance is your birthright. If you listen to the podcast, I say that all the time, repeatedly in your ear. Anything you want in this life can be yours, and we're gonna just dive into it in this video. And yeah. One of the biggest misconceptions with the law of attraction and why people sometimes maybe give up on it or like, hey, universe, like, where's my desire? I want it now. The secret is the feeling. In order for us to manifest our desires and bring them into our life, we need to actually be embodying the outcome and the feeling now. We need to be at that energetic alignment of that vibration now. So we become a magnet for what we are attracting. Sometimes we can get so caught up in our heads and we want the desire so bad. We want it now. We are doing all the things. We are doing the hard work and we are on that grind to get there. But the thing that I've learned with the law of attraction and just my experience and what I'm continuously learning, because it's an ever-evolving journey and like life happens, we're all in this together, is that, man, like if I can work with the universe and be in this state of abundance instead of a state of lack, and my energy is truly like, universe, I'm good. Whether you bring it to me tomorrow or you bring it to me in 5 years, I'm gonna be the most high vibrational being, positive self, operating from this place of pure abundance because I'm good. Whether you bring it or you don't, that's when the universe is like, you're in this place of pure abundance, you're high vibrational, here you go. And trust me, I get it, life happens. I get in my funks where like, I'm not high vibe. Like, we're on this journey, we're working our asses off to get to our certain goals. Everyone's goals may look different, and I get it. Like, sometimes you might be like, Aisha, how the heck do I operate from this state of having so much money, so much love, so much this, when I'm like manifesting my dream partner while working so hard to achieve this job or to scale my business? Well, that is why I made this video, and this is why we're gonna talk about all these techniques that you can uplift your vibe, because the dance is in the journey of life. And even though we hit different landmarks in our journey, it's ever evolving. So it is so important that we keep our vibes high all the time. And like I said, life happens. There's gonna be negative, sad days, low moments, but the second you learn, you can pull these tools from your toolkit and you can be like, hey, okay, no, the feeling is the secret. I need to embody the feeling now. I'm gonna use this tool from this video. I'm gonna use this tool. I'm gonna go over these different ways that you guys can uplift your vibe instantly. They're not hard, they're instant vibrational uplifts, they don't cost anything, and they're gonna help you. So the first way to uplift your vibe, whenever you're feeling low, hey, I do this when I'm like my normal self that is high vibe and positive. I do this especially when I'm low vibe though, I like double down on this. And that is my visualization and meditation practice. So I am huge on visualization. If you guys watch like the morning routine video, you know that every morning I wake up and I visualize. It is so important because you guys may know, if you know the law of attraction, the feeling is the secret. And in order to feel it, I think the best way to feel that vibration now is to visualize. The more you visualize, the more that feeling can sink into reality, and honestly, like the better you get at visualizing. So whenever you are in that mood, and especially when you're in that mood, even every day, I would make this a part of your law of attraction routine. Sit back, relax. You can even be in your car. If you're having a rough day and you're like in the car in traffic, like when you pull over, take 3 minutes and do this. I will put on a really great song, music, no music, and I'll close my eyes and let my mind do the work. I will think about the person I am and how it feels to be there at whatever outcome I'm achieving. So say you're trying to manifest your dream partner or your dream job or your business hitting a certain goal or to be invited to a certain event. I don't know, anything that you're visualizing, anything that you're calling into your life, close your eyes and get creative. Think about yourself there. Embody how it would feel like, look like, smell like, look like, go crazy. Because the more you can soak in and feel it now, it uplifts your vibe and mood so much, because if you're there in your head, you're halfway there. You have to get there mentally before your body can get there physically. So then when you do, man, you've already been there. You are embodying that vibration now, and it's crazy how much this works. My friends and I, we talk about it. It's like almost like daydreaming, and it is so fun. And when you make this a part of your daily routine, you can't be in a low vibe state because you're just so excited for the work that you're doing and what reality is yours. The law of attraction already has manifested all of your desires. It's just up to us to make ourselves a magnet and move ourselves there faster, but the work is in the feeling. The second tool that is, honestly, all these tools, use them when you're high vibe, use them when you're low vibe, but especially when you're low vibe, is journaling. So there's so many different ways you can journal, but especially when you are in a negative headspace or things aren't just flowing and you're like, how can I be in this space where I have it, but I'm manifesting it, so I don't necessarily have it in physical reality, but you're gonna pull yourself there if you can get there with the feeling and the vibration. Journal. It's the answer to all of our prayers, honestly. And whenever I'm feeling a negative emotion or just not myself, as much as sometimes you just want to like not do anything, the best thing you can do is take out your journal, pen to paper, and write. Release those negative emotions. Figure out what's causing them. Where are they stemming from? And when you can just write out on a paper, it's like a blank canvas, no judgment, it's just for you. You can actually start to write down what emotions are coming up, where they're stemming from, release them, let go of them, and then you'll feel so much lighter after. A big thing that I like to do, there's a lot of techniques around this. I know some people in the space that I've watched their videos, they write down that negative emotion over and over again until it releases. For me, I just like to word vomit on a paper and see kind of like what's coming up for me. Why am I feeling anxious? Why am I feeling low vibe? Was it from this? And really dig down to the root of it. And then kind of when you do that, you realize that emotion, negative thing that happened isn't serving you, so you want to release it faster. And journaling has been such a big tool for me. Another thing that I like to do with journaling is script. I will write out the things that I am manifesting into my life as if they are reality. I am here. I live in this spot. I wake up and this is my daily to-do list. Like, I write out the things that I want to be my reality, because when you're writing them in the present state, that they are your reality, it uplifts your vibe, and it is a method of manifestation. The one more thing that I'm going to say for journaling that's a really helpful tool is writing out your affirmations on how you are feeling. And those vibrations, those affirmations, are your subconscious belief systems that form. When you write out positive things, when you speak positive things out loud, it's everything. It's rewiring that brain. So this is why it's so important to keep everything in such proactive and positive, uplifting words. And this kind of goes into the tip number 3. It's so important to write down these emotions and not bury them under the surface, under the rug, push them away. I'll always be the first to like admit things that I do, and no one's perfect. I have a tendency of always trying to be this positive light, always, to everyone, to myself. And sometimes when I feel low vibe, I'll be like, actually, you are not low vibe. You're not allowed to feel low vibe. But it's okay to feel your emotions. And what we resist persists. So it is so important that we actually do not resist these emotions, because then they'll just stay there. But to bring them up to the surface, deal with them head on, and even if you have someone you can talk to and you feel completely comfortable with, then I even would recommend that. But this is why a journal is such an amazing tool, because someone like myself who's always trying to be this positive light for other people, I find a journal is just such a safe spot to write out these negative emotions that aren't serving me, so I can release them and adopt the emotions that are gonna serve me. The third tip really connects the dots on everything. And this is not just like it's kind of so many things tapped into one, but it is your environment. And your environment extends to so many things. Your physical surroundings, where you live, the people you surround yourself with, the conversations you find yourself in, the books you read, the podcasts you consume, the music you listen to, the daily routine you have, the practices, the workout schedule, everything that comes into determining your environmental circumstances. The reason why this is so important, on top of all the other tips, because I know number 1 and 2, it was so much about what we're doing. And yes, the third one, your environment, it's our judgment call and like who we're around and how we structure our routine. But all these other things, these are external things that come into our life. And we can control, obviously, what people we want to hang out with, what conversations we want to be in. If we're in a friendship that's not serving ourselves, if we're in a relationship that we're not actually growing in, we can make that executive decision to say, hey, you know what, this isn't serving me. And I actually find personally that those tools like journaling and things, when you kind of unlayer the stemming emotions, where they're coming from, if it's like a certain conversation you were in or something that triggered you, you can kind of see, like, was it something you were consuming online? Was it a friend that said something that didn't make you feel so good? You can see kind of everything connects, and make sure that your environment is your safe haven. I always like to picture it like I have a bubble around me, and in this bubble, no one can pierce through. It's my vibe, it's my aura, it's like the most positive container I can be in, and it is your job when you are on this journey, this law of attraction journey, to keep that surrounding circle around you so positive, so high vibe. Yes, things are gonna pierce through, we're all human, things happen, but as long as we are taking a conscious effort and making those judgment calls, auditing our environment, our circles, our conversations we're in, how we're feeling, our moods, we can actually control how high vibe we are. And honestly, guys, you will be so much happier when you make these changes and these audits in your life. And all in all these things to affect our mood and our vibe is gonna make us a magnet for what we wanna achieve in our life. This is why I'm so passionate about really building the community on here, between the podcast, social media, and this really beautiful community here on YouTube. I really want to foster and grow a warm family, because with the power of online, man, we can connect with people all over the world and grow friendships virtually and connect with people in person too. And it's such a beautiful thing. So definitely comment below where you're from, any tools that you guys use in your toolkit that keep you the high vibrational being that you all are. Any books, any podcasts, any tips that you guys have. Comment them below, and also connect with me on social. I'll have all my handles linked on the screen for you guys. The podcast, join the family. I love connecting with each and every one of you. I think one of the biggest things, all in all, is having a strong support system around you. And we're all human beings. We all crave human connection and interaction. So definitely, I love using my platforms to get social in the best way possible. So connect with me on there, and thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys in the next one.